Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley reporting live from Bemis, Tennessee. Today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. And I'll go ahead and start off with the climate data like I usually do. As of 5 p.m. this evening in the Bemis area, it's cloudy skies with 40 degrees at that time. It's still 40 degrees as of 6:30 p.m. The dew point was 38 degrees at 5 p.m. The humidity was at 93%. The wind was out of the north at 6 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.17 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature so far has been 40 degrees. It's been that for most of the day. 44 was today's high, and that actually occurred at midnight last night. And I've had 1/1600ths of an inch of rainfall here in the Bemis area since midnight. And remember, I had 70, I should have kept this out, 79.42 inches of rainfall last year. That became the second wettest year on record, with 2004 being the wettest with 83.87 inches of rainfall here in the Bemis area. Alright, otherwise, the highest wind gust today so far has been 13 miles per hour out of the north at 8:09 a.m. Yes, it was definitely a super wet year last year, but hopefully won't have that much in 2019. With the 83.87 inches in 2004 being the wettest. All right, I mentioned that twice. I'll go on to the records. I'll get it straight in a second. Records for January 2nd. Hottest high 74 degrees. 2006 in 2006. Coldest high would be 20 in 1979. Warmest low would be 57 in 2005, and the coldest low would be 1. And back in 2018, 2018. I'll get it straight in a minute. 1 degree in 2018. One year ago today, matter of fact. Low was 1 degree. Well, this morning's low in 2019 was 40. What a difference. Alright, rainfall record 2.07 inches fell back in 1951. And snowfall record 1 inch today, back in 1977 on January 2nd. Alrighty, that pretty much covers the climate data part. Let me show you a few radar and a few maps, and that'll be it for the evening. Let me show the radar first, I believe. I'll show you a close-up version of Madison County, and then we'll show you that we got steady to moderate rain falling in the Jackson area as I speak, covering all of the county. Well, a few times that the rain covers the entire county at one time. And there's a little heavier rain south of us in Hardeman County, down around Bolivar, and I believe it is that Whiteville area, on over towards Somerville in Fayette County. That's moving slowly northeast, and it's still a little heavy up in Crockett County as well, and to the east of us over in parts of Henderson County. That's all moving northeast, and part of a lot bigger area of rain, actually. Let me branch it out just a little bit here, show you how widespread it is. Pretty much covers West Tennessee, and about the only place it's not raining up around the Kentucky border. They branch it out a little bit more. Let me see. That covers it pretty good. And it's not raining much, maybe sprinkling up along the Tennessee-Kentucky border in both Middle and East Tennessee, or West Tennessee rather. And it's pretty heavy down there just southwest of Memphis, so it's getting ready to come down pretty good down there in the Memphis area if you just happen to be traveling in that direction tonight. Let me branch out one more time and see how widespread the rain is. As you see, all the way down to Mississippi, parts of northern Alabama and Georgia. Pretty heavy down there in parts of Mississippi and over in Arkansas as well. And a little bit of a mixture of freezing rain and sleet over there in eastern Oklahoma and northwestern Arkansas. That's going to be moving north of us, kind of like that. Imagine the center kind of in the middle of the camera there. Let me see if I can get a pen to describe that a little bit better. The freezing rain should be doing something like this. I hope you can see it as good as I can. Go to the north of Jackson, and they might tag the northern edge of West Tennessee, but I don't expect a whole lot out of that either. Mostly it's going to be a cold rain, if anything. Alright, let me see if I can get one more branch out, and then I'll go on to the satellite picture. Now that covers it a little bit better. There's really not a big area of frozen precipitation over there. It's just a smaller area. More heavy rain down in eastern Texas, moving northeast, kind of in our direction. Alright. Rains all the way over to the Carolina coast, North Carolina's coast. And that's pretty much the radar. Let's move on to the satellite picture. More rain coming, obviously. And a lot more clouds coming too. It's probably not going to clear up until toward the weekend, toward Saturday and Sunday. We finally might get some sunshine by then. But in the meantime, we've got to put up with cloudy conditions for the rest of tonight and tomorrow. Alright, let's look at the national forecast maps. According to the National Weather Service, they have a threat of flash flooding, as you can see, from Texas to parts of Mississippi tonight, at least a threat of it. There you see precipitation down there in Texas that we were just looking at a moment ago. And there you see where the other systems are in the country, where other precipitation is expected to form. And that's again tonight's forecast map. Alright, let's look at Thursday morning's forecast map. The area of the threat of flooding expands from Louisiana over to Georgia by tomorrow morning. There you see where the lows and highs are, and the fronts and all that. And the area of frozen precipitation expands a little bit over there in Texas and Oklahoma. But again, that's expected to go by to our north, up toward Illinois, Missouri, and Kentucky, for example. That's again tomorrow morning's weather map and what it's going to look like tomorrow morning. Alright, let's look at Friday's morning's forecast map. According to the Weather Service, low pressure is going to be getting closer to us. And there's the precipitation. As you see, the snow is going to be to our north and to our northwest as well. And basically you see where all the systems are going to be there. I'll back it up so you can see it from a distance there. Hopefully pretty good. Alright, again, that's Friday morning's map. And now let me go to the readout forecast to you. I'll cover a few days and then I'll let it go. Let me get this angle just about right. Of course, mostly cloudy, of course, tonight. All the way through till Saturday, then mostly fair by then. Continue 80% chance of rain for the remainder of the night. It probably will end after midnight, somewhere around 3 a.m., 3 or 4 a.m., and just be cloudy for all of tomorrow. No rain expected after, I say, 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Low tomorrow morning near 37 degrees. High tomorrow about 50 degrees. The sun will be rising at 7:05 a.m. instead of 4:54 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon. The moon will be rising at 4:51 a.m. tomorrow morning and be setting at 3:15 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. On into Friday, mostly cloudy with an 80% chance of more rain to Friday night, then just mostly cloudy. Low near 42, high of 49, with northwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And finally for the weekend, mostly clear for the most part. Low near 34 Saturday morning, high of 59 degrees, with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And finally on Sunday, low of 38 degrees and a high of 63. Ooh, and it's going to feel good Sunday with sunshine, south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And unfortunately, a 60% chance of rain returns next Monday. Low of 49.62 for low and high. Back to fair skies by next Tuesday, January the 8th. Low of 50, high 55 on that day. Alrighty, that's pretty much it for tonight. Once more, rain until around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow morning is likely. Again, low tomorrow morning, 37, high 50 with mostly cloudy skies. And remaining that way till the weekend, I'm afraid. Mostly cloudy, that is. Alrighty, I think that's it for the evening. Thank you for watching and viewing and subscribing as always. I appreciate all your kind comments. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night and God bless.